Hi, my name is Yash. Today we're going to be talking about the microbiome advantage and whether we can unlock weight loss through microbiome health. And so, obesity is a chronic complex disease that's defined by excessive fat deposits that can impair health. It can lead to increased risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, it can affect bone health, and it can even have cause issues in reproduction. It also increases the risk of certain cancers. And obesity is also associated with a decreased quality of life. So people who are overweight or obese often have trouble, sleeping or exercising and moving and whatnot. Obesity it's a serious issue. In 2022, 1 in 8 adults were found to be obese. And the World Health Organization defines obesity as individuals who have a BMI that's greater than or equal to 30. And the BMI essentially is, it's called the body mass index, and it's calculated by, your weight in kilograms divided by your height in meters squared. If you take a look at the graph shown here, by the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, you can see that there's a steady trend, a positive trend in obesity from 2000 to 2018. So we know that the tried and tested way to lose weight is calories in, calories out. And what that means is that if you want to lose weight, then the total amount of calories that you consume for the day has to be lower than the total amount of calories that you've burned. So you end up in an energy deficit for the day. And essentially, the BMR, or your basal metabolic rate, is how many calories that your body requires to basically survive. And so that's the energy that your organs use, that you expend while you're sleeping, etc. Versus the total daily energy expenditure is how many calories you burn throughout the day, including your activity and movement, etc. Now, I want to point out that it is very, very easy to judge people who are overweight or obese, when in reality, most of us don't even understand the unseen variables that make it so difficult for obese individuals to lose weight. And I think this is very wrong, because obese gut microbiomes are actually very, very different than people who are not obese. And it is often significantly more difficult for obese individuals to lose weight. Now, different microbiota compositions can have very different effects, especially in obese individuals. For instance, microbiota composition can determine digestive efficiency, energy harvesting, fat storage, and hormone regulation. Now, when we look at obese individuals, studies have found that some gut bacteria can extract more calories from food than others. And so if a person has a microbiome that's particularly efficient at harvesting energy from food, then they might absorb more calories and gain weight more easily. Similarly, the microbiome can affect how dietary fats are stored. Certain bacterial strains might influence the accumulation of fat in the body, potentially contributing to obesity. And so, how can we move towards creating a level playing field when it comes to losing weight? First of all, we can improve our fiber intake, and so consuming foods such as fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, etc. We can also consume prebiotics, consume probiotics. We can reduce the intake of processed foods and sugars, because this often causes disruption of gut balance. And we can also make sure to drink plenty of water, because we know that water supports overall gut health and helps maintain the mucosal lining of the intestines. And so I hope you guys learned a little bit more about the role that the microbiome plays in managing obesity and losing weight.